Captain Jack. Captain Jack.
Aye, Captain.
Arr, it's the real Captain Jack.
Get this turned on. How are you? Welcome. Here we are on a Wednesday evening. We are at KORD, Chicago's O'Hare Field. Let me get this squared up a little bit. How you doing? Welcome. Flyby Mo is here. Twice Daily is here. My good friend Talon Aviation is here. Welcome. Glad you could make it. Yeah, guys, we're going to take the first trip for me anyway in the beautiful FENIX A320. I've been practicing for a week in this thing, and I think I'm ready to go. We're going to be using that sim as well. We'll go ahead and pot up our ATIS here and get that going. Then we'll get inside the aircraft, and we'll get her tuned up and ready for a trip down to Nashville from Chicago. Look at that big, what is that, an A380 out beside us here? Very cool. Let's go ahead and get our ATIS here in Chicago. Welcome. I am glad you could make it tonight. Great to see you.
O'Hare International Airport ATIS information Echo 2351 Zulu. Wind 230 at 5. Visibility 10. Few clouds at 9,000. 20,000 scattered. Ceiling 25,000 overcast. Temperature 31. 2.13. Altimeter 2984.
2984.
Arrival expect vectors ILS runway 27 center approach. Visual approach runway 27 right. Visual approach runway 28 center. Simultaneous approach is in use. Land and hold short operations are in effect. Runway 27 center arrival plan to H south of taxiway Victor V.
Getting a good look at that aircraft.
FD7 HMP 25 feet available. Runway 28 center arrival plan to H south of taxiway Zulu. 9er TH FD6 HMP 10 feet available. Departures expect runways 22 left. 28er from November 5 9er 750 feet AVL. Notices to air mission. Runway 4 left. 2 were closed. Pilots use CTN for bird activity in the vicinity of the airport. Use caution for men and equip at numerous sites on the field. Read by call runway hold short instruction. When ready to taxi, contact ground metering on frequency 120.35.
Okay,
Advise on initial
12035.
contact. You have information echo.
All right, we have information echo. Let me go ahead and get our other frequency in here, 120.35. We'll get that ready and talk to ground here when we get ready to go. We'll go ahead and program that over and get that in there. So let's get aboard, guys. Like I said, I have a pretty extensive checklist that I am using for this aircraft. I am learning, so bear with me tonight. Might take us a little longer to go. We can see we've got our ground power in the jetway up and ready to go. We'll go over here to my flights. I've already loaded our sim brief plan in here. If we look at our departure weather, we can see that our altimeter is going to be 2984. All right, so we can come over here, and I'm going to set up, get our track ball all leveled out and ready to go there. And once again, we've got 2984 on our altimeter here on the FENIX A320. We'll go back up top here, and we'll get some stuff going. External power is already on. I've already done a couple of things, check the batteries, so on and so forth. Now, like I said, I have a pretty extensive checklist that we're going to go through here. I am still learning this, so we'll not get through it as fast as maybe one of my my buddies like Owls and CST and Mickey Mike, who we'll be talking about a little bit later. I might get through there, but let's go ahead and start up. So I already have our navs are turned on to get the IRS set. We've got our nav and logo light on. APU bleed is off. That's set. Packs are off at this moment. Let's go ahead and turn those off. We'll turn those back on in just a few minutes. All right. Our EFB, we've checked our weather. We've set our QNH on our instruments here, and we'll just double check that QNH on our standby instrument down here. So let's get that set to 1010, which is about where we're at. Okay, that's good. I'm going to go ahead and put that back in our QNH measurements. All right, we're going to come over here to our middle console. Our nose wheel steering is on. Let's check our radio frequencies here real quick, as we already did. So we've got 120.35 in the comm radio. We'll contact them as soon as we're ready for pushback. We are at gate B14, by the way, Bravo 14. here in Chicago in the FENIX A320. Going to have some great views here tonight out of the aircraft. Looking forward to sharing that with you as we get on down to Nashville just a little bit later.
Fly the runway heading 28 November 5.
All right. I'm excited to be in this aircraft. I've been wanting to fly the Airbus for quite some time and have, like I said, been practicing for about a week. Had some really good landings, had a couple of really rough landings. We'll just put it that way there. But glad to see you twice daily. Burness, hello. Burness is here. Welcome. Glad to have you here. Talon's Aviation was in there just a little bit earlier. Fly by Mo once again. So glad to have you guys on board with us. Okay, let's get down here, and we're going to check our ground spoilers are not armed, is the way they should be. The switch panel here in the lower ECAS, everything looks pretty normal there. We're set to normal all the way across. That's the way they should be. The thrust levers are down and at idle. Okay, parking brake is on. Parking brake is in the on position. That's good. The flaps are retracted. Flaps are fully retracted there. And our squawk, let's make sure we get our squawk set. So our squawk for tonight is going to be 3542. So we'll get that punched in. 3542. All right, let me clear that. Okay. 3542. All right, get that in there per our ACAR messages, and we'll go ahead and do an ident here. Okay, let me make sure I did that right. Like I said, I am still learning my way around this aircraft.
240 airspeed discretion to set and maintain.
Okay, it's AT. Yep, that's our ident button. So we'll go ahead and hit ident. I want to make sure that does light up on.
To left for the land. Wind is 240 at 8.
Okay, 3542. That is set. Actually, you know what I need to do, and once again, as I say, I'm learning this aircraft, so y'all are going to learn right along with me. We'll go ahead and turn that on. And now if I hit ident, okay, that's what I'm wanting. All right, we are set as far as that goes. All right, let's get in here and our next thing. Appreciate you guys bearing with me here. Let's make sure our flight directors are on. Flight directors are on the MCP console. Our initial altitude is going to be 380, flight level 380. I will make sure that he clears us to that just a little bit later, but let's get that dialed in.
American 503, fly the runway heading 28 November 5, clear for takeoff. Runway heading 28 November 5, clear for takeoff.
Sounds like he's busy here in Chicago tonight. We should have ATC pretty much this whole trip here this evening. So glad everybody could make it. Welcome. Hope you're going to enjoy the flight in the A320 here tonight. Okay, so we've checked all of that. That's all good. Now we can get our APU master on. So we'll go to the upper side here. And you turn on the APU master. You count 1,001, 1,002, 1,003. And we're going to start the APU, get the APU start going. The lower ECAS page, we're going to come down and we're going to take a look at that, at our APU, and we're going to wait for things to start here. We've got that part. Flap is open, so we'll start getting the N% going, and we'll get the exhaust gas temperatures up as well. As you can see, those are starting to rise. Okay, that's good. We're going to go up. Actually, we're going to wait just a moment. See back here, we've got our APU started. APU exhaust gases are starting to crank up there on the A320, so that's good. Okay. Back up here. Okay, I can go up and let's get our APU bleed on. APU bleed, we're going to turn on. We just got our available for the APU, so that's good. The bleed can go on. And we're going to wait 1 minute, then we're going to turn the packs on the overhead panel. So here are our packs.
probably just going to push taxi out November 5.
And like I said, we're going to wait about 1 minute. While we're doing that, we're going to come over to our mass and balance, and we're going to start getting that ready.
November, Delta 4107.
Affirm Alpha 15.
And we'll get, let's see, we've got 135 passengers planned. None have boarded as of yet. As soon as I get this APU going, we're going to go ahead and get that going. We should be able to get the AP or the packs on now.
Guys, 5504, 2 right, November 5, line up and wait.
And they will read fault, but that's all right. That's what they're supposed to do. And then they go off, and the packs are on. All right, packs are set. We're doing pretty good as far as getting ready. Let's see, there's another little thing or two I'm going to do here so I can get my instruments up on my auxiliary panel here.
360, American 240.
Lufthansa 4 Charlie, you'll follow Delta.
We'll follow the Delta, Lufthansa 4 Charlie.
Okay, we got a lot of folks in here tonight.
Alpha 12.
Okay, very good. Back over to the EFB. We're going to go to our mass and balance page, which we are. And we're going to go ahead and load our aircraft. I'll tell you what, we'll allow that load time to be fast time, 7 minutes. We'll go ahead and click that. So we're going to start seeing the aircraft getting loaded, the fuel and the baggage and everything get on that. You can see the seats start to populate here. So we've got our passengers coming on board. That's really good. You guys don't forget to please smash that thumbs up button for me tonight. Sure would appreciate that. That is something that I would hope all of you guys would do. So go ahead and give me a like, thumbs up there. Thank you so much for those of you who haven't. If you haven't subscribed yet, sure would appreciate you doing that. All right, so we've got the aircraft loading. So now what we can do is we can come down to our MCDU. They call it an MCDU MCDU here on the Airbus A320. Instead of the FMC like in the Boeing. So we're first of all going to come up to our ATSU and select and go to our AOC menu. I'm still learning what all this stuff means, guys, so don't ask me right now. We're going to do our flight init here, all right? We're going to request our initial data. We're going to go ahead and do everything live here ahead of time. So we've got that in. All right. UAL Flight 617. By the way, you will be able to follow us, of course, on simaware.ca or Volanta. We're on Volanta and, of course, fshub.io, our destination, KBNA with an alternative Huntsville. How about that? Very, very interesting. Okay, so we've got that. We've got that done. That looks good. We're going to come over to our data tab, and we're going to check our IRS. Nav 1, 2, and 3 are in the green. That's what we should have there. We're going to go to data here, and we're going to check our AC status, and everything should be green. Nav database, everything is good there. Idle and perf are where they should be, so that looks good. All right, let's see. We go back to our init page. Okay, and we're going to be UAL 612, UAL 612. That looks good. I'm going to go ahead and hit IRS request init, and we're going, of course, from KORD Chicago to KBNA Nashville. All right, that's good. We've got that in there. Our cost index, we'll get that, of course, from our Simbri flight plan. We'll go ahead and pull that up here. Come on, where are you? There you are.
American 240, clear to land, runway 287.
Okay, so our cost index is going to be 6 this evening. We'll get that entered in, and our cruise altitude will be flight level 380. So we'll get that in there. We'll get our cruise temperature. That all looks good. Okay, we can clear those out. Those are entered. All right, we're going to go to our flight plan here. And we're, of course, taking off from KORD, our departure. Let's look at our flight plan here and get those dialed in.
Yeah, JetBlue 906, wait for American there, please.
Okay, we're going to be taking off from runway 22 left, so let's find... Okay, wait a minute. See, like I said, I'm still learning this, guys. Where is 22 left? There we go. Okay, we're taking off 22 left.
climb to 1.
All right, it's given us no SID and a direct to Comski, so that's good. So we're going to hit and insert that. All right, we're going to go to the KBNA. Our arrival right now, our flight plan is showing us on 02 Charlie, so we'll go ILS there. And that's via the HIM. Nope, come back here. Okay, what am I missing? Let's see. All right. Oh, Ryman. You know, it's interesting how they name these waypoints, isn't it? So Ryman 2 and our... Okay, that's direct, so we're not going to use a transit. Wait a minute, let me make sure it's nothing before that. Direct PXV, I don't think...
40, runway 22 left, clear for takeoff.
No.
40 left, clear for takeoff, Southwest 35.
Okay, then we do not have a transition for that. All right, very good. Okay. Once again, welcome everybody. Glad you're here tonight. Hope you're enjoying your evening. I've got a lot of fun stuff that I'm going to show you just a little bit later this evening once we get up to cruise. Some pictures that I took while I was at Denver International Airport the other day. That was really a lot of fun. And we'll share those and some videos of aircraft taking off there at DIA. So I am looking for that. Looking forward to that. All right, we've got all that in. That is good. So now what we're going to do, we've already selected our arrival and departure. We'll see if he gives us another clearance altitude, but I really don't think he's going to. All right, that's good. All right, let's get on through the rest of this. All right, so we're going to now... Oh, actually, I need to go back through the flight plan. And, yeah, we're going to get rid of this continuity. Okay, and we go to insert. And that's there. And we're going to wait for some other information to go ahead and come up. Let's come back over to our EFB. Let's see. Okay, aircraft is loaded. Aircraft is loaded. That is good. Okay, now we need to come back to our init page. And we need to enter in the zero fuel weight and the block weight. And we can do all of that, of course, over here at the page. Our zero fuel weight is going to be 125.3. Our MAC Z is going to be 29.9. We're planning on 4,400 pounds of fuel. Okay, let's go ahead and send that to the MCDU. That's got success written all over it, so here it is. We'll get some population going on there, all right. Our trip time.
Head to taxiway Victor 1. Call me at Victor 1.
Everything is good in there. Our zero fuel weight and CG are set. The block fuel of 12.9 is set, so we're good there.
American 238, make a U-turn. Call me at Victor 1, please.
Okay. All right, all of that is set. Let's go down to our performance page again, and we're going to get our V-speed set in.
Cross 28 right at Golf, then left on November, and then Lima into the ramp, American 240.
Okay, so we're going to come back over here, and we're going to go to our takeoff, our flap config. We're going to set to 1+F. That's normal. We're going to sync our load sheet. We're going to sync our weather. We're going to hit calculate. Okay. There we go. Now we've got our V speeds, and I'm going to send that to the MCDU. And then the MCDU is populated. And we've got our flight plan numbers in. Flight plan is good. Okay, both MCDUs look good. Guys, we're doing good. We're just about ready for pushback and start. And I'm going to go ahead and check. Actually, let me go back to my ACARs here. Okay, departure. Okay, we've got our squawk. Our altitude is in. Cleared. Ordinate departure. Decline via SID. Maintain 5,000 feet. All right, so we need to change that, our departure frequency. So we're going to go ahead and just put in 5,000 feet here because we're cleared to 5,000. Okay, so we're going to runway 23 22 center, I believe. Let me check my flight plan one more time. 22 left, all right? So one thing that I am, of course, going to try to do
Maintain flight level 310.
is get our chart box up for you guys. I do not have that here right now.
Chicago Center, Eagle Flight 1.
Eagle Flight 1.
Okay, so I'm just going to get my bearing on where we're going.
4 miles to the west of Gary, or 1,800. I'd like to pick up VFR flight followed at Midway.
Let me bring up Chart Fox for you guys here.
Eagle Flight 1, unable flight following procedure at Midway Airport, 5 miles from Midway Airport. O'Hare altimeter is 29084.
Okay, just confirm that it's direct Midway, and then report 5 mile.
Port 5 from Midway, please.
Roger.
Guys, I had some music last week. I did not have time to put everything together for this week.
Lufthansa 4 Charlie Heavy, resume normal speed, climb and maintain flight level 350.
Normal speed 350.
Okay.
Dallas 3561, resume normal speed, climb and maintain flight level 350.
Resume normal speed, climb maintain 350, Southwest.
Okay, so I should have ground charts, airport diagram. There we go. Okay, and it is not receiving. So I'll go ahead and bring this up to where I can, if you guys be able to see it too. Oh, there's our red airplane. Okay, so we are going to 22 left. So, man, we got quite a taxi. We're going to have to taxi around through here. So I'm sure he's going to give us instructions once we get pushed back and started. Holy smokes, we got a long way to go to runway 22 left. All right, so we'll get back in there here in just a minute. All right, the aircraft is set. We are ready for pushback and start. I think I am going to push straight back, and then we'll get his instructions. Actually, we're not going to push completely straight back. So with that, what we need to do is we need to come back over to the overhead and make sure that our APU gen, all right, APU gen is on. We can go ahead and get rid of our external power, all right, and that's nice because the airplane does stay powered up. I'm going to lower that ATC volume just a little bit.
Center 200 direct 1D for United 7.
Let's bring that down just a little bit and get some of our airplane sounds back up in there.
Affirmative 200.
Once again, guys, thanks for being here tonight. Go ahead and press that thumbs up button if you haven't yet. And somebody's calling me, so I'll have to give them a telephone call back. And it looked like a robocall anyway. All right, let's come over here to our EFB. We're not doing too bad for just learning for the first time. What do you think, guys? I was hoping Talon Aviation would give me. Hey, Isaac is here. Isaac, real world pilot, my buddy Isaac from YouTube and all the streamers there. Isaac, we're in the A320, and let you give me a grade a little bit later about what you think and how you think I did. All right, let's get the pushback tug connected. Okay, and we're going to disconnect the GPU.
Cockpit to ground.
JetBlue 2006, radar contact, direct Duffy, climb and maintain 15,000.
Direct Duffy 15,000, 2806.
Isaac, welcome. Glad to have you here tonight, buddy. Great to see you.
JetBlue 906, fly runway heading.
Okay, there's our pushback tug coming in.
Is that for JetBlue 906? You got cut out there for another aircraft.
JetBlue 906, 2-8, November 5, clear for takeoff. Fly the runway heading.
2-8, clear for takeoff, November 5.
We'll contact center here in just a minute and get taxi clearance. And
Chicago 804, 330 is going to be your best flight level to Kennedy for now. You have traffic above and below you. Frequency
The parking
changes.
brakes are set. You may lift.
Okay, you're going to lift the aircraft. You're going to watch it kind of rise up there in front of us.
American 332, frequency change approved.
Standing by for pushback.
Okay. Okay, we'll get the parking brake off. Let's go ahead and get that moved into the off position. All right.
4408, Chicago Center, clear direct Des Moines Airport.
Cockpit to ground.
Clear direct to Des Moines Airport, for chaos.
We are cleared for start and push.
Rouge 1541, descend to maintain 14,000. Rockford, the correction, Milwaukee, altimeter 2981.
Descend to maintain 14,000.
Okay, we're going to start the engines in sequence, and we'll get pushed back. All right, we'll let him get us pushed back just a little bit here, and we'll start engine number 2. Isaac, thanks, man.
South
Yeah, I'm
56 left,
using a very extensive checklist and getting some practice going.
American 2933.
All right, let's see if we get our engines starting here.
2933, we don't have Duffy.
It's in your flight plan, American
And I'm going to
2933.
watch and see where he's pushing his back. I know that I want him to take that tail
2933, turn right heading 090, advise
to the
direct
left
Duffy.
a little bit.
080 will let you know, American 2930.
American 2933, turn right heading 090
Okay,
now.
let's make sure he's not pushing us back into the building or something.
JetBlue 906.
Oh, we got another aircraft over there, too.
Right,
We're going to push back to the pushback line and then
South
have him
50,
stop.
46, turn left heading 180,
And number
runway
2 is
22 left,
starting.
clear for takeoff.
There she goes. Looking good.
JetBlue 1531, two-way right November 5, line up and wait, wind 230 at 5.
We're right November 5, line up and wait, JetBlue 15.
Okay, we're going to go ahead
1541,
and
expect the visual approach, runway
Stop.
19 right.
Okay, ground. Please cancel pushback
Expect
operation.
visual approach,
Okay, we're gonna get the parking brake on.
1541.
American 2933, we're direct Duffy.
Thank you. 250
Okay, we got
knots
another
per level
aircraft
fighter,
over there.
American 2933. Expect that for a few more minutes.
Okay, number 2 should give us an available here in
Thank
just a
you.
moment.
JetBlue 906, radar contact.
If it hasn't
Turn right
already,
direct Duffy, climb and maintain
We'll go ahead and
15,000.
get engine number 1 going.
Looking Corvette 215,000.
Okay, N2 is going up. Hey, KSM is here. Kills my skills, my moderator and everything else. Oh, you know what, guys? One thing I did not do
Oh, yeah,
is
we're
let's
ready
get
for
those
it.
fuel pumps on.
1774 heavy for taxi.
It's going to
United
get mad at me if I
1774,
don't.
you gotta call me before you push into the taxiway next time. Two-way right, November 5. Go east on Golf. Tango, Tango, Alpha.
Oh, I think
Alpha 15.
I missed calling him.
November.
Okay, Roger, that. Go East Golf, Tango, Tango, Alpha.
Yeah, let me.
Join Alpha 18 for American 2917.
After Alpha, it's 15 the November.
Alpha 15 November to November 5, 1917.
JetBlue 2006.
Man, he is just not getting the
We
break.
are currently indicated 270, 2806.
250 knots per the departure, please. Slow there now.
Knocker 250, 2806, thanks.
5846, I have warranty down, Thomas.
South 3046, clear at Bacon. Climb and maintain 12,000.
Bacon up to 12,000, 5846.
Chicago Center, United 612. Sorry about that. We should have called you before pushed. Thought we were to call you after. Anyway, we're getting started and ready here.
612, no, you're fine. You push into the ramp. Go up to taxiway Golf. Call me for the taxiway Golf. JetBlue 2806, resume normal speed. Climb and maintain.
Okay, he wants me at
350.
taxiway Golf, so.
And normal speed 350, JetBlue 2806, thanks, man.
Okay, well, that's opposite where I thought I was going, so we'll go ahead and get rolling here.
JetBlue 1531, fly the runway heading two-way right.
Okay,
November
the
5,
engines
clear
look
for
good.
takeoff.
Runway heading JetBlue 1531, clear for takeoff.
Everything is up and
Northwest
looks
98,
okay
two-way
there.
Right, November 5, turn left Alpha.
So we can go ahead and get the
Alpha
APU
15,
bleed off and the
November.
master switch off, and we're set.
Alpha
The emergency
15,
lights do
November,
need to go
November,
on.
November.
All right, we're going to go ahead and taxi to Golf here, so we'll
United
get out of the
770,
way.
cross fire, 9,000, 250 knots.
Crossfire 9,000 and 215 knots for United 770.
And we'll taxi to Golf and
JetBlue
then hold.
906, resume normal speed, climb and maintain, flight level 370.
Cap Zemp is here. Cap Zemp, hello, mate. Good to see you, brother. Glad you could hang out with us here this evening. My first trip in the A320. We'll see how she goes.
Pro flight 213.
Yeah, on the ground, midway, I got our PDC, like to get filed routing to Minneapolis.
Oh, you're on
Kind of
frequency?
midway ground.
Right on. Oh, are you flying with me, man? Are you flying in here too?
Hey, Chicago, Eagle Fly 1 again, hold short 22 left. Wait for the departure towards the north.
Okay, we're going to hold
Eagle
short of
flight
Golf
runway
here.
22 left, clear for takeoff on course.
All right, clear for takeoff, 22 left on course.
Thanks,
Eagle
Cap
Fly 1.
Zemp. I appreciate that, man. Really, really do.
Chicago Center, JetBlue 2181, flight level 260.
Okay, park and brake is on. It looks good. Okay. Chicago Center, United 612. We are at Golf, ready for instructions.
JetBlue 1531, turn right heading 040.
Roger 040, JetBlue 1531.
United 612, runway 22 left, turn right Golf, Tango Tango, Alpha 18, Victor.
Okay, we're going to go to 22 left, turn right on Golf, Tango Tango, Alpha, and then 18 Victor, United 612.
South 5046.
Okay, I see where he wants us to go, so he's giving us a roundabout route, but we'll go ahead and get there, and let's get our taxi started and get this beautiful airplane going. Yeah, we're flying the United A320 Friendship tonight. That's going to be our, I do have our taxi lights on, by the way. So we're going to have a little bit of a taxi here, guys, but man, good to see you. Good to see you. I think we'll have a pretty good flight down to Nashville, and then we'll see how that landing goes. I had, if you look on fshub.io and look for Captain Jack, I had some real good landings and then a couple of really not so great landings. Oops. Let's get that out of the way.
JetBlue 2181, Chicago Center, Roger. Southwest 3561, frequency change approved.
Yeah, just get a couple of them. I better get over here on the taxi line and watch what I'm doing. So we'll taxi out. He's going to take us down Golf all the way to 22 left. So it's going to be a bit of a ride here, guys.
Mega Flight 1, remain clear, Class Bravo airspace.
Okay.
Maintain
right on Golf
Bravo.
down to Tango Tango.
We're just out of 1,800.
And then Alpha. And then Alpha 18 to Victor.
1541, flight present,
and then Victor down to 22 left. Yeah, we've got quite a ways to go here. If you guys are familiar with the airport here, I'll bring this up on monitor 1.
1541.
Let that stupid bus get out of my way up there. So there you guys can see the little red aircraft and where we're going. So if you can take a look at that there, we're going down Golf right now. And we're going to turn right on Tango Tango, then make a right on Alpha, and then take Alpha down to Alpha 18 and Victor, and then Victor around. So I always think, man, we ought to just about drive down there.
Normal speed.
I'm kind of taxiing kind of fast, but we're within limits here.
He didn't pass the message along, but we like to be VFR to O'Hare if possible.
Okay, bring you back up here on the flight deck.
Okay, can you pick up a local IFR then?
And we're going to make this right-hand turn onto Tango Tango.
Okay, can we file an IFR and then pick it up with you in the air?
American 238, fly the runway.
Kind of a beautiful time of day to fly. Oh, man, come on. What am I, a drunk pilot? Let's get this. I've noticed that my rudder controls are a little sensitive on taxi.
You have ATIS Echo. It's actually Factor.
And we're going to turn right here on Alpha.
All right, let me take a look at
Yeah, not quite, Talon. We're not quite to the runway. We've got to drive halfway to Indianapolis to get on the runway down here. So, and of course, hello, get out my way. I'm bigger than you are.
Runway 27 center.
Yeah, it's Chicago's busy this
United
evening.
770, plan runway 27 center.
Got a little rumble in the jungle there. And a little uphill climb. See what this looks like. Let's get straightened out here. Yeah, so what kind of grade would you give me on my checklist there, guys? That actually is a completely handwritten checklist based on watching a lot of videos. Yeah, there we go. Nice and quiet back here in the passenger cabin. Now let's just make sure I'm staying on the road here. All right, very good. Got another aircraft out there in front of us. All right, we're going to continue on down Alpha to Alpha 18.
Frequency change approved. Lufthansa 4 Charlie.
I parked originally. I love that jetway that's kind of chopped off and sitting by itself out there. One day I got to get some decent Chicago scenery, but I just have the stock right now.
Wisconsin 6181, Chicago Center, clear direct flight.
Yeah, Daniel, what do you mean they're as bad at the airport as they are anywhere else? Okay, coming up on Alpha 18. And I'm going to slow down a little bit there and keep an eye out for that United jet. So we're going to turn left on Alpha 18 and make a complete turn on to Victor. Roger, Roger, Victor.
Northwest 98,
Let's see,
flighting
where
270,
is...
288, November 5.
I went the wrong way, guys.
Clear for takeoff 28 right. 27
Okay, we're just going to get over here. He's probably going to yell at me in a minute.
Rouge 1541 to set of maintain 3000.
Going to 3000.
Let's get back over here to Victor.
Rouge 1541.
Sorry, guy, first time in Chicago, so.
Giant 8708, flighting 130.
I have not flown out of
vector
this airport before. There's that big United jet over there to our right.
74 heavy, 2 right, November 5.
Okay, now we're going to be on the correct Victor that he wants us on. He didn't yell at me, so.
American 238, right of contact, turn right direct Duffy, climb and maintain 15,000.
All right, now we're going the way we're supposed to be going. Very good. Hope you guys are having a great night. Yeah, Daniel. Yeah, he who has the bigger airplane wins, right?
Cross fight at 1,300 knots. Over altimeter 290.
Okay, we'll get down here to 22 left. And you know, by the way, this also is my first flight in the A320 with VATSIM, so we'll see how it all works out.
United 1774, fly the runway heading 2 right, November 5, clear for takeoff.
Okay, I'm going to slow us up a little bit. Going to do a couple of the pre-takeoff checklist points here. Okay.
Northwest 98, right of contact, proceed direct to Mikey, climbing team.
We're going to get our ground spoilers armed. We're going to get our flaps in takeoff position. Okay, we're good there.
Rouge 1541, Milwaukee Airport.
I wish they'd get these
10 miles, report
taxi. Wait a minute, maybe I'm wrong. Yep, the taxi lights look like they were in the middle of the road.
Have airport in sight, Rouge 1541.
Rouge 1541.
Okay, we're going to slow up here.
Runway 19 right.
All right.
Clear for visual approach, runway 19 right, Rouge 1541.
American 238, resume normal
Got my notebook
speed,
here.
Maintain flight level 350.
And we're going to pull up.
238,
not sure where the hold point is. I'm going to call it right there.
United 1774, turn right heading 320.
Okay, parking brake on.
320 heading. Giant 8708, turn left heading 120.
Okay, we're pretty much
United
set.
770 heavy, turn left heading 220.
Strobes beacon on. Let's get those on. Flaps are set.
Heading the 7000 for United 770.
Okay, I want to make sure that I am
right,
set before
040.
we get ready to take off here, and I think we're good. Okay.
Giant 8708 heavy, maintain 250 knots to set to maintain 7000.
250 knots, 7,000.
United 612, turn left heading 180, runway 22 left, clear for takeoff.
Clear for takeoff, runway 22 left, United 612, thank you very much.
Then turn left heading 180.
And then turn left 180, United 612. Okay,
Northwest
so we're going to
98,
turn
resume
left
normal speed, climb and maintain
180,
flight level
so we're going to
340.
get that dialed up.
Normal speed up to 340 for Northwest 98.
United 1774, route of contact, climb and maintain 15,000.
15,000, United 1774.
Oh, you know what? I have done this wrong, guys. All right.
Unable, little care.
I'm going to spin around here.
Okay, we have an IFR filed.
He's going to think I'm drunk, but that's an interesting entry to that runway.
1,800, and we're just about 5 miles north of DuPage.
Okay, I can't get you a clearance right now. If you're 1,800, you're below the MVA. United 1774, clear
Okay.
Duffy.
Direct Duffy 917.
Okay, now this look.
Rouge
There we go. All
1541,
right,
runway
now I can see what I'm
with a
looking
wind.
at.
Clear land, runway 19 right, Rouge 15.
Okay, guys, if you're ready,
Southwest
we're gonna
46.
get out of here. All right, here we go. Slight forward pressure. All right, get her done.
2806, frequency change approved.
Roger, thanks for the ATC, man. Good job. Appreciate it. See ya.
American 2933, frequency change approved.
Okay, here we go. 100 knots. I missed the call-outs like is in the Boeing in this aircraft, I have to admit. Okay, V1, rotate. Here we go. Okay, positive rate of climb. Let's get the gear up.
United 770 heavy, just going to maintain 5,000.
And he wanted me to turn 180.
5,000 for United 770.
So we're going to go ahead and climb out at 180.
United 1774, climb and maintain, flight level 410.
Give you the throttle cam there.
Okay, running up to 410.
Okay, my speed is really going low.
Over to contact, clear direct to Comiskey, climb and maintain 15.
Let's get our speed back up here. And we're going to fly heading 180.
United 612, clear direct Comiskey, climb to 15,000.
Climb to 15,000, United 612.
And United 612, clear direct Comiskey.
And direct to Kaminsky, United 612. Okay.
JetBlue 906.
I am going to have to...
Over to advisory, I'm going to turn 96 your TC.
Guys, I'm all over the place here. My speed is low, and I do not know why. Hey, Owls is here.
United
Owls, welcome, welcome. Glad to have you here.
250 knots for the departure.
Okay, now I'm getting the speed back up where we need to be. Still learning how to fly this thing, and I need to get down here to my...
Number 707.
Okay, and
Victor
he
Mike,
wants me
Chicago,
direct to
Center,
Kaminsky.
Roger.
Okay, I am not seeing where he's sending me. This is not good.
Giant 8708, turn left, heading 090. The set of maintain 5,000.
Okay, let me look at my flight plan again to make sure that I'm not missing
United
something.
770 heavy, the set of maintain 4,000.
The set of maintain 4,000 for United 770.
Yeah, Chicago Center, United 612. Where did you want me to go direct to, say again?
Direct Comiskey, Charlie Mike Sierra Kilo Yankee.
Okay, for some reason, I am not seeing that in my flight plan. I am not sure what the issue is.
United 612, you have the, looks like the C-track down at Nashville. It's Comiskey, Karen, Siebel, Pocket City, Gumma intersections in the arrival. So just fly heading 180 and advise when you can go direct Comiskey.
Okay, we'll fly 180 and we'll advise United 612. Okay, I'm not sure what's happening here. All right. So let's go ahead and get our autopilot on. And we're going to fly this heading, and I'm going to try to figure out what it is I need to do here. On the direct page, scroll up. Okay, Yoham, thanks, man. Let's see, direct. Yeah, I'm not seeing what it is he wants me to go to.
United 770 heavy, reduce speed to 210.
Any ideas there, guys, what it is he wants me to go to?
210 for United 770 heavy.
yeah, right, Daniel. I hear you.
1531, frequency change.
So I've got Psi.
Unicom,
Keep going up. Okay, I'm at the top there, Yoham. And there's Jackson. Yeah, it's not there. Miskey, right? Yeah. Chicago Center, United 612. I am really sorry. I appreciate the help, but give me that waypoint again.
Charlie, Mike, Sierra, Kilo, Yankee.
Charlie?
I can do the rest of the ride, actually. If you just give me a minute. United 770, flighting
It's not in there.
Intercept 27 center localizer.
I am not
Roger,
seeing it, and I'm also not on 180. Why am I not on 180?
There's the route for you, United 612. Go direct Comiskey, and then the rescue chef to Nashville is already.
Okay, let me see what I can get here. Thank you, United 612. Comiskey,
Guy
Karen,
8708, turn
Seibel.
right,
It's
heading
not
180,
coming up here.
reduce speed to 210.
And I've got all kinds of stuff going on here, don't I? I am
United
not.
770 Heavy, report the O'Hare Airport in sight.
Okay, let's get on 180.
And inside, 470.
United 770 Heavy.
Yeah, so
clear
he's
visual
got
approach,
me.
runway 27.
Comiskey, type that into the.
Clear
Oh,
visual
okay,
approach,
gotcha. Thanks, buddy.
Yeah,
All right.
Giant 8708, once you are
Let's see.
fluid, you set to maintain.
Okay,
4000.
so CMSKY.
Air Wisconsin 6181, plant for runway
Okay, insert to
27
direct.
center.
Okay. Then we got a.
277,
Okay.
6181.
Let's get back up here. We've
United
got that.
612, resume
Okay.
normal speed, climb to maintain, flight level 380.
Not sure where that tone is coming from. Okay, we cleared that. Okay, and on the altitude knob, select
United
7,000.
612, resume normal speed, climb to maintain, flight level 380.
Okay, climb and maintain 380, maintain normal speed, United 612. Thanks for the help, man.
Giant 8708, turn right heading 250, intercept the localizer.
Okay, so let's get that in and start climbing.
United 770, runway
And now he's
27
messaging me
center,
again. Kaminsky, Karen,
27
Sybil,
seconds land
and then to
to
Ryman 2. So we're going to
Free
enter
speed,
that.
further speed, your discretion.
Base speed at our discretion for United 770 Heavy.
Okay. Why did that not come in my flight plan to start with? Okay, there's Ryman. That's the first thing I see that I recognize. But we've got a whole bunch of stuff in there beforehand. So let's see if I recall correctly how to do this.
Giant 8708, report when you have O'Hare in sight.
Yes, so see, here's what he's given
Giant
me.
8708, clear vision approach, runway 27.
Yeah, I may not have select the departure correct, Johan. Yeah, I think you're right. All right, well, let's get these in here. So, Gamma.
What is what do you call it? Is it Charlie or what is it?
Well, you guys are teaching me how to do this tonight. That's awesome. GUMMA. No, come on.
What is the information? My bad. Sorry, I forgot.
The frequency is in your.
Okay, clear. So I want to go.
Tune to that.
All right. Sorry about that. United 1990.
Okay, so now I should be able.
Number 7 Victor Mike, the 718 1000, southbound altimeter 2988.
Wow. Okay, so there's Ryman. And I want Gamma. No, that was not what we wanted. Oh yeah, that actually was what we wanted. And then clear.
Giant 8708, runway 27 center for the left.
Okay, I think I kind of see what's going on. So I'm going to go ahead and insert that because I know that one's correct.
Skywest 5504, frequency change approved.
Go to your com, Skywest 504. Have a good night.
Okay.
United 710.
Let's see, click on the left of the Kaminsky waypoint, then you can insert waypoints there. Okay, let me.
Just plan one of the high.
Okay, next waypoint. I see what you're saying. You know, I have not had to do this in this yet, so. Okay, let's see. So we want next
American
waypoint.
238, frequency change approved.
And where did that go? It
38, thanks for all your stuff.
not in a state of panic here, guys, but okay. So Gamma, and then PXV. Okay. Nope, didn't want that. Select heading track first. Yeah, don't insert PXV after. Okay. Insert PXV after Gamma. Okay. Oh, I can temporarily erase that. Okay, so put TXV in. yeah, Yoham, thank God you're around. I'm afraid I'm going to have to be trying to land. I better look outside the airplane, make sure it looks like we're at least trying to do what we're supposed to do. We're going to be coming up on setting our standard here in just a minute. Yeah, I'm sweating this out, guys. Okay, so, Yoham, you say insert PXV after gamma. So that's going to be here because PXV is before gamma, correct? Man, I feel like an absolute dolt here. Let's see.
United 770, taxi Echo Romeo, hold short, runway 27 left.
Where is my...
Echo Romeo, hold short 27 left, for United 770.
You know, guys, I'm thinking about just signing off the network. Okay, let's get this to where I can see it. Yeah, I'm coming real close to just signing off the network tonight because I do not. What do the instructions say? So the instructions say Kimsky, Karen, Sybil, PXV, Gamma, Ryman, and so far Gamma is the only thing that I've got in there that's right. So PXV should go in right before Gamma, correct, Yoham? Should go right here.
I'm at O'Hare. Yeah.
United 770, cross runway 27 left.
Yeah, we'll look at the chart.
Hold short runway 4 left.
I do not. I don't have that, buddy. I don't have that. I think I may be slightly in over my head here. I'll admit it. You go from there. Okay. Yep, you're right. That doesn't work. So,
Right, this is
yeah, I don't.
1990
I don't have enough information
with,
for that, Yoham. I really don't.
Push your discretion.
Push my discretion, UAL 1990.
Yeah. Okay. I think what we're going to do at the moment, let me get the right camera up here. I think what we're going to do at the moment, too, is I'm going to look and I'm going to see what my top of climb is. I got a lot more work to do in this aircraft. I think before she's ready for prime time, at least as far as the FMC goes, it's easy to do this stuff for me with the Boeing, but this one's a horse of a different color.
Flight 213, turn right, I think 250, runway 22 left, clear for takeoff.
Check DMS. Okay, stand by.
Giant 8708, turn right, Foxtrot, right turn Delta.
Okay, Yoham, let's see. There you are.
United 770, cross runway 4 left. Taxi Golf, Tango, Alpha 18.
Okay, Yoham, I'm looking for you in my direct message here.
Okay, we're clear to cross runway 04 left and continue via Tango, Alpha 18 and Victor.
I know that you were in here, but I'm not finding it. Man, Als, you were talking about it being hot in your studio. I'm pretty warm right now. Of course, I'm sweating through this learning curve. Okay, Yoham, there you are. Let's see. Okay, so you brought this up. All right, I'm looking at this.
7 Victor Mike, expect visual approach for the
Okay.
30.
All right. So there's Ryman, Gamma, Ryman. So we need to go to Gamma.
November.
You know, if we go direct to Gamma at this point, then we're going in where we need to be, I think. Okay. Does that sound right, Yoham? Should be at the top.
Correct.
Okay, you say I'm right about that. So we need to go direct to Gamma. So let me check that in the... I think we're okay there. So if I go direct, and we're going to go to Gamma, and we're going to insert direct, let everything recalculate. Okay, good. Thanks, guys. Okay, now we can get in here and enjoy the rest of the flight. Yeah, and I also, of course, don't forget, need to set standards, so let's set standard. Thanks, guys. Good job. I appreciate it.
1990, runway 22 left.
Oh man, yeah, I'm still trying to learn and get used to this thing.
12,
well, anyway, there you
Bravo,
go. Appreciate the great help there, guys.
22 left.
Now I got some other cool stuff to show you.
Then Victor, United 1990.
So I'm going to get.
Mike, procedure at Gary, descend Carlton.
I'm going to get that right up.
Break Gary down to 4,000.
So we need to do some flight plan changes, Johan. I think we're pretty good on into Nashville. Let's take a look at that real quick. Peaky, Jonal, Abate, Jenkins. Yeah, this is. We've got a manual there, so I'm kind of used to dealing with that. And then we get into 02 Charlie unless they change it. No, Talon, I can't do a return tonight. I've got to make this a bit of a shorter thing. And guys, unfortunately, too, I'm not going to be here next week. Work is calling. It's a busy summertime for me, so unfortunately not. But however, guys, don't forget this coming Saturday at 1 o'clock, we're going to have another discussion group. So Johan, Gamma should be after PXV. All right, let's get back down here. So, yeah, PXV should be here, but I'm not sure how to get that in there.
Citrus 346, Chicago Center, Roger.
Check my first message. All right, let's see. Okay, I see the one with the chart. Almost wish I could get you in the aircraft here so you could learn me how to do this. No, in chat. All right, let's see.
32 all the way up.
Oh, you're going to make me go all the way back there. Let's see. Okay. Insert PAX after Gamma, so we want it to be after Gamma. So we want PXV to be right here. Okay, gotcha. Does that? Yeah, I know, man. I know. I'm doing the same thing, and I'm sitting here sweating bullets, man. I tell you. You know, in theory, you'd think I might be embarrassed. So I should insert PXV here. Gamma packs and Tempe insert and there, and we can get rid of this discontinuity. How about that? You saved the day, Yoham. Yoham demand. All right, there we go. Now we're all right. Yeah, Gamma then PXV, and then our top of descent. I'm happy with that. Are you guys happy with that? Does that look good?
UAL 1990. I think I missed my turn. UAL 1990.
Oh, guys, by the way, I'm also using...
Continue Bravo Victor.
Oh, wait a minute. I see what you mean, because coming up, yeah, I see what you mean. PAX was supposed to be... All right, we're going to go direct PAX. Yep, you're right.
6181, turbofining 100, just set to maintain 3,000.
I'm learning, guys. Thanks for hanging out. Thanks for the assistance. All right, we're going to go direct to PAX. And the aircraft, of course, is turning. Gamma should be after PXV. Okay, let's make that. I got a long way to go here, guys. Let's get rid of our clear. Okay, we'll put Gamma back in there. And then we'll clear.
12 Indy Southern closed, frequency change approved.
Okay, we'll clear that disco. Okay, now we should be good. Yep, okay.
Romeo, Chicago Center, clear X Haley.
Not Gamma. All right, let's clear. You guys are laughing your ass off at me tonight, I'll tell you. Okay, let's fix that.
Citrus 346, cross Yedsu at 13,000.
I don't know, I'm having fun. Are you Gamma? Why am I thinking Gamma?
29 or 85.
Yedsu at 13,000, Citrus 346.
Okay, and then we're going to put him there, and we're going to insert it, and we're going to clear the disco.
On your own discretion, any of the mic gates will be good for you.
Okay, thank you very much.
Okay, Yoham. Yoham, you're the best, man.
United
I appreciate
you.
you.
Turned one too early. Go straight ahead, join November to runway
Okay, now I'm also wondering, are we about to run out of his area here?
Go straight ahead, join November.
Okay, there's 612. No, there's no dispatch or
Go
nothing.
Ahead, join November,
on down to.
Left, UAL in 1990.
Yoham, right back at you, buddy. Right back at you. Okay. All right, I'm going to go over to Monitor 2 because I got some really cool stuff I want to show you guys. This is really, really neat. So I was watching this guy the other night on YouTube who has built a complete. Let me bring that up here where you can show you where he has built a complete 730 or 737 cockpit in his basement room, and it's on a gimbal and it's full motion down in his basement. Can you believe that? CST is here. CST, hello, hello. I wish. Oh, thanks, CST. Yeah, you know, guys, I'm too damn old to be embarrassed over stuff that I don't know, and I got to learn how to do. Yoham, you just gave me a great course. Look at this, though. This guy has a complete 737 cockpit in his basement, and it's on motion gimbal. It's on a platform. And it's called Cockpit Assembly and Test Flight by B737 DIY. If you guys get a chance to see this, I watched this. It was amazing. It showed how he built the entire bloody thing. It just was just absolutely incredible. We are about 30 miles from top of descent, or top of climb, rather. So we'll get that in there. Ignore that. Here is California 1. I saw California 1 out of Denver International Airport when my wife and I were flying to Indianapolis to visit our granddaughters here now a couple of weeks ago. And I was just thrilled to get to see California 1 there at gate Charlie 24 at Denver International. You can see the B gates and all the United aircraft back there, and a little close-up of California 1, man. I'll tell you. Let's see. Yoham says, don't worry, Jack. When I started the Airbus, I was losing my, over why the autopilot wouldn't work, and I eventually found out. Discontinuity. I tell you what, man, I'm really glad this happened tonight because you really taught me a lot. There's a JetBlue, I believe, Embraer heading out at Denver International. And we had thought that JetBlue wasn't flying out of DIA anymore, but I guess they still are. This was my Southwest aircraft to Indianapolis, a beautiful 700. And my wife is really happy because she loves the 700s, doesn't care much for the 800s, and hates the Maxes. So there you go. That was our aircraft going to Indianapolis. And I just love this 737-900 from Alaska. I actually have gotten to fly on one of these aircraft before when I went to Alaska here a couple of years ago. And man, I tell you, I know everybody's giving Boeing a hard time, and they really kind of deserve it. But man, I love these aircraft. Just absolutely love the 737 series, and the 800 and 900s especially are my favorite. I just thought it was an absolutely gorgeous aircraft, and I had such a good view of it. There's a 757, I believe, that was out on the tarmac. Yeah, I thought I'd be getting out of his airspace, so I'm just going to go to 122.8. I'm going to clear with him, though, just as a courtesy. Chicago Center, this is United 612. Looks like we're leaving your airspace, and just wanted to thank you for all the assistance tonight. Good job. Well, you're welcome too, dude. All right. Okay, let's get over on Unicom. Okay, we're on Unicom. We'll look up Nashville here in just a minute. Coming up on top of climb at 38,000 feet. It looks like our top of descent is about 100 miles away. Get back up here in the cockpit here for just a moment. Then we'll go through some of the other pictures and everything that I was going to show you guys here tonight. Daniel, my full motion at the United Training Center here in Denver in the 787. It was wonderful. I did 5 or 6 landings in the 787. The full motion $120 million sim. It was just freaking amazing. I did show a bunch of pictures from that last week's stream, so if you get to go back and catch that, that would be absolutely incredible. Yeah, really, really appreciate that. Okay, so back to some home movies here, home pictures. So yeah, the 757 out at DIA, and let's see. Oh yeah, no. So this is at the Indianapolis airport, and just thought it was great to get this shot of this Republic Airways jet, which I have not seen too many of these at all. And let's see, that was us leaving Denver, looking out the left-hand window. But yeah, got to Indianapolis. You'll notice here in the background too, there's a derelict 727. Just sits out there in the middle of the airport. Has been there forever and continues to sit there. It's really cool to get to see it. Here's an American heritage livery, and like I said, I got to see 2 or 3 of these things here, and it was really amazing to get to do that. We'll be needing to get to our descent programming here in just a minute. Indianapolis International Airport has an art gallery, and it's been really neat to get to go there on occasion because I have got to see some of the different art and things that they have on display. And it was just really kind of fun getting to see all this stuff. This one was geared more towards music. Of course, you can see Prince and a tribute to him there, and just a whole bunch of other artists. But a really neat feature in the B concourse in the A concourse, I should say, at Indianapolis. So if you ever get to go, I would really encourage you guys taking a look at what they may have in there for this particular time that you may be there. Okay, we're just to the southwest of Indianapolis now, actually in the sim. Here's some more shots I tried to get of this 727. Let's see if that one may be a little bit better. We were actually taxiing out to leave for Denver. There's the TWA Heritage livery that was there at Indy coming into to land. So it was really neat to get to see that. I thought that was just absolutely incredible. I didn't even realize they were doing these, and I told Owls about them a little bit later, and he said, oh yeah, those are the Heritage liveries. So very cool, man. Very, very cool. And just some more shots. There's gate B25 where we were leaving in Indy. Then when we get to Denver, I look out the window, and there's Lone Star 1 sitting at the sea gates, which is also very extraordinarily cool. And this is, by the way, I was going to show you this too. This is with the Bing Maps enhancement of downtown Indianapolis. I was kind of zooming around looking at the city. Owls, yeah, thanks, man. Don't forget my good buddy Owls. Go to his channel and hit that thumbs up button and subscribe if you haven't already. And Owls, of course, will be on our discussion panel along with CST Gaming and Mickey Mike. And EJ Davis is going to be with us this coming Saturday, 1 o'clock Mountain, 3 o'clock Eastern for another flight sim discussion group. So we're looking forward to that. You'll get some announcements about that coming up. I'll get that up and scheduled, and it'll be here on my channel. And you can join us on Saturday afternoon, and we'll have some nice chat. All right, here we are with the motorcycle. I took a motorcycle ride out to DIA on Sunday and parked the bike there. You can see the Westin Hotel in the distance there. Behind the Blue Demon horse, as we call him here in Denver anyway, and you can see the red eyes on that horse. I just have thought this is not necessarily the most welcoming thing for visitors to see coming the first time to Denver. But anyway, great shot with the motorcycle there. Yeah, I know it is kind of scary, Al's right. It's like, you know, is this welcoming or what? Here's a better shot of the hotel. You can see the terminal behind there with the canvas domes, and of course the tower out there, Denver Tower. And I tried to get a shot of a British Airlines. This was a BA aircraft that I believe was taking off from Denver and heading for London there on Sunday evening. Let's see. Here's some takeoff videos. And Al's, I think you said you were familiar with this area over there near the cell phone lot and the rental car areas. Let's see. Let's go to the next one here. There's a United A319 taking off. Great place to watch airplanes, guys. And one day I saw Freedom 1 take off from this very runway, but I was not close enough to get these kind of shots for it. This is something that I'll probably do more of in the future and feature here on the stream. But yeah, some great aircraft taking off from runway 25. Here's a little, I believe a Pilatus, I'm not sure of the model number, but I believe a little Pilatus aircraft that was taking off from runway 25. So that's super cool. And I wanted to show you a PC-12, Al says. Okay, very good, very good. Well, I had the Pilatus right. Right, Al? Anyway, guys, this is one of my mountain roads that I tell you guys about that I do as a transmitter engineer for K-Love Radio. And that literally is a 1,000-foot drop. It literally is a 1,000-foot drop. Oh, man, we got a problem in the sim, guys. I am down to like 25 frames a second. What is going on? Yeah, if I bring the sim back up here, you look down in the lower right-hand corner, I'm down to 27 frames per second. I do not know what is going on. You know, that happened to me last night, too. I think I'm going to dump out. I'm going to just dump out completely of VATSIM. Look at this. This is not good. I have no idea why the frame rates have dropped in the sim. Yeah, you can see that something is going on, and I do not know what it is. I don't know. Any idea, guys, why the frame rates are dropping like that? That doesn't make any sense whatsoever. You know, this happened to me once the other night when I was doing some playback of stuff, but I really don't know what's going on. Anyway, enough with the home slideshow there. I will show you this on Sim Toolkit Pro. Of course, it shows us along, well, we flew the flight path pretty well, thanks to Yoham. Oh boy, I hope those frame rates improve, or we're going to have a hard time getting in. You know, I'm gonna try turning off one more thing, although I don't know why it would make a difference. Yeah, Al's, I have no clue why either. That doesn't make sense. I was wondering, is the computer running too hot? Sure doesn't seem to be. Video card fans are running just fine. Yeah, I don't know what's going on here. Why those frame rates are low. I have not had a problem with this. I'm trying to shut down some other software running. I don't want to leave the I want to leave the ETA up. But yeah, now it's down to 13, 14 frames per second. I have no idea what's going on with this. It's kind of disappointing. You know, I had this happen in one sim before, and we had to start the whole thing, and then the rest of the whole stream was fine. I'm not going to restart this mid-flight here. I'm going to go ahead and put in, you know, one other thing we're going to do. I'm going to make it brighter daylight. I thought it would be pretty to land into Nashville. But with this going on, now the frame rates are coming up. That is weird. Okay, now I'm at 29 and 30. I mean, 30 we can do with. I disconnected from VATSIM, Daniel. There's nobody there anyway at the moment. And while I would like to use CTAF, I need to figure out why my frame rates are dropping the way they are. Okay, well, we're coming up. I'm going to get, I'm going to add that back in here and see what that does. Yeah, I should be up around 60. Okay, I'm going to try one more thing. Oh, that was interesting. Okay, we're coming up on top of descent, so we better get some numbers in here. Yeah, as a matter of fact, I'm less than... Yeah, 30 is okay. 30 will get us down. 30, Daniel. 30 FPS. But I'm going to need to get some landing weights and things going here, too. So let me go back to my checklist. Yeah, I don't know what's wrong with my sim, guys. Brand new computer. Brand new everything. Okay, get my descent checklist here. And I also need to watch, and we're coming right up on it. So we're going to start descending. Well, I don't know if the video card's hot or not. I can't really get into it to find that out. I'll have to look at that later. I may have to try to take the computer or get the side of the case off, Daniel. Okay, well, we're at 29, 30 frames per second now, so that will at least get us down. We've begun our descent, so what I need to do now is I need to get into the init page. So let's see. Now, that's another thing that happened that shouldn't be there because we entered the cruise altitude earlier, and I'm just going to ignore that right now. We're going to get our winds. Actually, let's go to here. Okay, we need to get our QNH, so let's get over here. Let's go to My Flights. Let's get our arrival METAR. Arrival METAR is going to be 2999, and the temperature is 28. So we're going to come back over here, 2998. Let me double check that. 2999, and the temperature is 28. Okay. Yeah, I don't know what's going on. That is bizarre. Temperature 28. Okay, so we're using runway 2C. We'll go back and recheck that. No, come here. Might be doing a benchmark test on the machine. Yeah, maybe. I got to figure out why that's happening, though. Okay, come on. Where's my flight plan? Okay. Gee, man, everything is kind of whizzing along slow here. Now we're at 29, 28, 30 FPS. Okay, once again, so we're coming on 02 Charlie. So 20C. Okay, the ILS is set here. Our winds are going to be 0 at 0, so there's nothing really to enter there. That's nice to have okay, our let me look at my charts here for 02C. Okay, and that the frequency is going to be 110.75. I'm just putting that into the radio here, just so I can use them as a reference too. But we'll check for the descent here in just a minute. Okay, 110. And the approach course will come in. Our decision height is 200, so we'll put that under Barrow. Okay, let's get back up here. Let's check our descent altitude. We're a little below the descent path. That's all right. 28 frames per second. Man, I do not know what's going on with this frame rate. Gee. Alice, have you ever had that happen where your frame rates have gone? I know Mike has, but that's pretty crazy. Hey, 11 likes tonight. Don't forget to smash that thumbs up button. I sure would appreciate it. Sorry we don't have music. No, Al's not really. No, I know, man. This is the first time in a stream this has happened. I don't know what's going on. It's really kind of driving me batty here. I guess I'll have to, I mean, I can see the fan running on the video card. Yeah, they're running all right. I think it's going to be time to take the computer out and blow some dust out of it. All right, so let's get back down here. We still need our landing rates and get all that stuff in. So let's get that in here. And we want to go to the next page. All right. Okay, ZFW 125.3. Let's come back over to the EFB. Let's get our landing information in here. We're going to refresh the METAR. We're going to apply the METAR. And, okay, that's all set. So, once again, our zero fuel weight, 125.3. We need that. And we need the estimated fuel on board is 6.4. So, 125.3 plus 6.4 is going to be 131.7. So, we can come back over and get our landing weight in at 131.7. And we're going to go medium brake. We don't really need. We'll go idle, no reverse. Let's do a manual landing. Flaps full, auto thrust on. Okay, we are set for that. Okay, we're at 25,200 feet. Once again, we need that METAR for Nashville. Yeah, Daniel, I'm not convinced that a benchmark test is going to show anything. The flight simulator obviously is using an awful lot of resources for whatever reason, and this computer has not had a problem handling any of this until just now. I might end up doing that. Sorry, guys, I forgot to bring the other cam back up here. So we'll just keep descending into Nashville here and see what we get. 28 frames per minute, or per second, rather. Hey, Tom. Hey, man, like the new plane. Yeah, she's a beauty. She really is. But for some reason tonight, She's being really, really stubborn with the frame rate, so the sim is. I don't know what's going on with it. I don't know what its issue is, but, man, a little disconcerting. But, yeah, the A320 Friendship here is just gorgeous. Just gorgeous. Love this aircraft. Have not had any problems flying in it until just tonight. So we'll just keep on our descent. And we're probably going to have to vector ourselves into that runway, which I'm going to do just so we don't have too short of an approach, although it looks like we'll have a pretty decent approach, but we'll just keep on this plan for now. So, yeah, Tom, good to see you. Thanks for being here tonight. Yeah, I'm at 2930 frames per second, which is great, and it's dropping to 27. I was going to turn off one of these frame rate counters, too, just to see if that, I have two running for some reason, which I really didn't necessarily need. Need to learn how to turn in the frame rate. Have never measured mine. Yeah, if you use Steam, Tom, it's a setting in Steam. I think I also have I'm going to turn the Steam off. See, that's showing 13, 14. Jiminy Christmas, man. What in the blazes? Okay, now it's coming back up to 30, but I normally have 60. Could also be a server issue. No, Daniel, it's on board here. As Al's was saying a few minutes ago, he has not had these kind of problems. I know Mike has had these kind of Mickety Mike has had these kind of problems. I don't CST. Are you still here? I wonder if maybe you've had these kind of problems. Yeah, this is frustrating. Very frustrating. Yeah, and if I use the pop out, it does recover after a minute, but I've never had this problem before. Not on this machine. Hopefully we'll get a decent landing. We'll do a replay. And we'll get on into Nashville here. Looks like we're about 7 minutes away or so from landing, it says. We'll see what we get. Thanks, guys, for being here tonight. Man, really, really appreciate all the help. And Yoham, great flight instructor, teaching me how to do a couple of things. I think now I'll be able to do those fairly easily. I hope. Famous last words, right? Yeah, I'm going to be a little worried about my sim here. If it still gives me these kind of hassles. Jeez Louise. I didn't reset the chrono. I see, man, anytime we get rid of that. Yeah, twice daily is Daniel. Yeah, Tom, you know Daniel. You know Daniel. Yeah, there's nothing else I really want to try to shut down right now. And I think landing's going to be you know what. Or actually, I don't know. Maybe the frame rate's okay. I've got that 14 frozen in the lower right-hand corner of the screen. I think you guys can see it there. But the outside of the sim looks fine. Not really seeing any stuttering or anything. Yeah, I've kind of turned everything off. I wanted to really show you guys the Bing map enhancement, and Al's, I promise you, it is not the issue. It is not the issue. It has not given me one single solitary problem until tonight. And I actually had some music to play for you guys, too. Let's see. Yeah, we can play a little here on the descent just for fun and see how it does. Yeah, all right. Little beach music there. It is summertime. Okay, we're back up to 28 frames. Golly, I don't know what's going on with this. We'll have to figure it out. Yeah, music. I'll see, I had all this music ready to go. And let's see if I got it set to. Yeah. I'll let this get us on down into Nashville here for a minute anyway, at least until we get down towards landing time. With me having to learn the McDo and everything, I didn't think to start this earlier. So, yeah, there we go. All right, let's get down here and look at a couple of things. All right, let's get our spoilers armed. Get that. Oh, come on now. Get back there. All right. Okay, spoilers are armed. We're not ready for flaps just yet. Although Nashville's kind of spread out there in front of us. I dig this, man. Summertime. It's summertime. Summertime in Tennessee is humid. Woo. Take a bath just walking out the door. All right. And this should be, yeah, thanks, Alice. This should be a license-free music, too, so YouTube shouldn't complain about it. All right. Gals, don't forget to plug the discussion group coming up here this Saturday, 1 o'clock Mountain, 3 o'clock Eastern. You, me, Mickey D. Mike, CST Gaming, and, of course, EJ Davis from VATSIM. EJ's going to be with us. I am really excited about EJ being part of our group and going to be talking with us here. I want to try this one more time because I really need that. See if that frame rate comes back up where it's supposed to be. Yeah, something ain't happy. We'll see what happens there. Any of you guys like the Beach Boys and that kind of stuff? Yeah, this is definitely reminding me of that. All right. There's Nashville laid out before us. Yeah, see the stutter. Yeah, this is just not good, guys. I think we're in over the Franklin, Tennessee area right now. Yeah, that's terrible. Holy smokes. All right. Well, let's see if we can get on in here and land. I have turned everything off that should be taxing the sim, and nothing should be taxing the sim. That's just the thing. You know, this is an AMD Ryzen 7 7800 XD3. Yeah, Al's, you're definitely into the jazz stuff. I'm gonna really try to have some of that for you down the line. Working on that. All right, we're gonna be making a right turn here at Jenkins. And there's downtown Nashville right out our front windows there, just behind the pylon. Okay, and I'm going to start lowering our altitude here to 2,500 feet. Start getting that altitude down. Let's see at Warmera. And more drag. All right, we'll go ahead and introduce some more drag. 5,000 feet at Warmera, so we're going to start heading that way. Man, we're flying right over downtown Nashville. Right over. Yeah, even though we're a little stuttery here. There you go, downtown Nashville. There's the Titans football stadium right there. I have ridden by that on Interstate 24, right through there. When I've ridden my motorcycle all the way from Denver to Chattanooga, Tennessee. All right, we're going to keep our descent here. And I'm going to go ahead and go for a direct to Loretta. And we'll do an insert on that and hit that live here in just a little bit. We can see by the yellow line. By the yellow line, we're going to keep flying out here, and we're going to make a turn into Loretta direct here shortly. So we can get ready to land on 02 Charlie. Yeah, this is a piece of music that's supposed to be reminiscent of the Blues Brothers. You're right, Daniel. Should be able to see the airport out there to the left. Really disappointed in my frame rates. We should not be having this problem, guys. It just should not be doing this to us. And we come out the other side of the airplane, and somewhere down in there is Franklin, Tennessee, and the big 850-foot WSM radio tower. Let's get those speed brakes retracted. Captain needed a little water. All right. Let's keep a little music going for a few minutes here anyway. Yeah, the stutter and the frame rate is just absolutely awful. There's some rock and roll. All right, we're watching our yellow line here. And yeah, you know what? I also have made another mistake. 29er or 89er. Let's check our METAR again. Okay, 2999. Okay, we'll get that in there. I want to go back and check our... okay, approach 29er. Yep, all right, we're good. Okay, our altitude is 4,100 feet. And at Loretta, we need to be at 3,000. So we'll change that. We are expanding out just a little bit, so in just a moment we will go direct to Loretta. Daniel, you say this is your speed? Yeah, this is good stuff. I've got a little bit of everything in here. I'm gonna get it. I'm gonna have an entire flight sim though, and dedicate it to Owls, and it's gonna be all jazz. Owls, I'm gonna be doing one for you because I know you're a jazz young man, and I think that's pretty cool. You and my wife would get along great. She absolutely loves jazz. Listens to a KUVO here in Denver. Sounds like Taproot, Daniel. Well, maybe. I'm going to get ready to hit this here in just a little bit to Loretta, and then we're going to go ahead and drop the music. 28 frames per second. I got a feeling our landing is going to be a little iffy, but we'll see what we get there. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and drop flaps 1. And once again, I want to make sure the speed brake is armed. Okay. 28, 29 frames per second. I mean, that'll get us on the ground if it doesn't get too bad. Okay, let's go ahead and come down to our McDo, and let's go direct to Loretta. And we're going to make a turn. Look at the shadow of the aircraft on the ground down there. Man, if my frame rates were up where they're supposed to be, I would be just ecstatic right now. I do have one idea of one mistake possibly that I made in the very beginning. We should be on RA2. Okay. And we're coming around. We're going to be lining up with Loretta. Okay, we're going to kill the music for now. And we're going to try to get on down into Nashville. Okay, the runway is going to be about 15 miles out. When we hit Loretta, I'm going to go ahead and arm the approach. I'm going to get our landing system director up here, so that will activate when we get in and we can see the runways off in the distance. All right, we're coming in good. Sorry we're not on VATSIM or any of the communications there, guys, but I just jumped off of that since we had those frame rate issues. You know, one other thing is no, I don't want that. Yep, we've got live weather. So that's correct. All right, but we're going to go ahead and go in here in the daytime, and let's see if we can get on into Nashville. Guys, don't forget to check out my good buddy Owls, of course, on his channel. It's Owls, double ZFS, put that period on the end of the FS there. 2,500, okay, and then, of course, CST Gaming along with us tonight. CST, it was great to see you. Don't forget my good buddy Mickey Mike. Here on YouTube. Just absolute wonderful content providers, guys, and they do such great work. You ought to make sure to check them out. All right, we're going to go to our next setting of flaps here. We're going to get back into here. We're going to go to our throttle cam here in just a minute. And I'm going to arm the approach. Okay, we've got Cat 3 single. That's good speed, and descent is being managed. Everything looks good. We're turning into the runways. Yoham, thank you so much. Tonight's show, folks, is brought to you in part by Yoham. Man, really glad to have you in here. CST, amazing. Good to see you, man. I appreciate it. CST and Al's really have an awful lot of really great giveaways. You've got to check out their channel, guys. And don't forget, they'll be joining me for our discussion group on Saturday afternoon. We're going to be talking about the new Microsoft Flight Simulator 24. We're going to talk about what our favorite airplanes are. We're going to talk about the giveaways that you guys do. CST says you look drugged in your picture. You know what? I'll pull a new one up. I'll get on your stream sometime and say, smile at me, buddy, like I did Mikey. And get that going here. Okay, I want to make sure that we're coming in like we should be. Okay, everything's looking good. All right. Let's see. How far out are we? We're going to be ready to drop the landing gear here. Yeah, okay, let's go ahead and get geared down. We're going to set medium speed brake, medium brakes on landing. And we're going to go ahead and get in here. Let's see how good I do, guys. What do you think? Now, and I'll tell you, I've had some minus 143s, minus 165, but I also had a minus 560 the other night. Oh my God. I just hit the runway so hard in this thing. So, wish me luck. Here we go. We're about 6 miles out. Runway 02 Charlie. 02 center. I do have the recorder going, and but you know, my sim's saying 13 frames per minute or per second. Good Lord, I do not know what's going on with this thing. And when I hit the recorder, the frames went down. I think the computer needs a reboot. I really do, but we're just going to have to live through this landing. What I might do before we redo the replay is I might literally restart the computer, and then if you want to hang with me, we'll watch some replays. Yeah, Daniel, we'll get down on the ground here. A 13 frame per second landing is going to be poor. I mean, you got, you know, CST, I know that you've had to reboot your computer. I think I have you saw you have to do that once, and yeah, it's a pain in the butt, isn't it? Coming in. All right, let's get back up here. Okay, guys. My airplane, flaps full. Get rid of that.
500.
Still having the auto throttle managed there. Not that much wind. Think I'm a little high.
300.
Coming in pretty straight though. Nice little headwind, so there's not much going on there.
100. 50, 40, 30, 20. Retard.
Okay, come on, get down, baby.
10, 5.
Okay, there we go. We are down. Yeah, see, that said minus 422. I am just not having great landings lately. All right, let's get the reversers off. And we'll go ahead and get off the runway. We'll go back and try to do a replay on that. I don't think it's going to work very well, though. Yeah, that was tough with the frame rate the way it is. All right, I'm going to stop here for just a minute. Everything is in landing detent, so we're going to go ahead and hit a replay on that and just see what that looked like from here. Yeah, that said minus 422, and this has not been a good night, I tell you. I was hoping my first flight in the A320 would be a lot better, and I'm having trouble just getting it to get where I want it to be. So let's see what we got here. You can see the frame rate is terrible. What I'm going to do is I'm going to save this landing. First of all, I flared too quickly, and then I flared again, and then we sat down. I mean, yeah, overall, as good as any real-world landing. Let's see what it looked at from outside the window. Okay, replay. Do that. Let's get back on board. Yeah, you can see the stuttering it's terrible. I'm going to save this replay though, and I'm going to see if I can reboot the computer real quick and go back and let's watch it another time or two from that for those of you who want to hang around. I'm going to do it, so I'll be here. Yeah, you can see that just looks awful. Flared too soon. Let's see, as far as a real-life touchdown, that looks fine. But definitely didn't score. You know, Owls, I don't think I've ever seen you do over what, minus 160 something. I don't think I've ever seen you do one more than that. Yeah, Yoham. I see. You said Jack. I'll wait for the next one. See what this looks like. Yeah, that was as good a touchdown as it is in real life. I'm going to decide that I am not terribly worried about that. Okay, I'm going to do this. We're going to do this. The airplane is stopped. Okay, I am going to save. Okay, it will do good. It will do fine right there. I'm going to save this, guys. I am going to jump out of the sim, and we're going to see if we can get a replay of this that doesn't look like. Yeah, Yoham, I agree. I suggest you watch his lovely stream in Indianapolis. Mine's 500 amps. You're kidding me. Oh, too funny. Yeah, well, I know that we've all, had raucous landings. I would have liked for those numbers to have been a lot better, but doggone, it just did not want to do that. We're going to reboot this thing and see if it fixes this frame rate. I just absolutely am abhorred by this frame rate thing that's going on. See, now down in the corner, it's back up to its normal 60 whatever. So instead of restarting from here, I'm just going to reboot the computer, guys. We're going to try that again. Once again, for those of you who want to stick around with the stream, I'll tell you what, I can play some music while we're waiting for the computer to come back up, though. So we'll go ahead and get some music started. And you are kidding me. I do not want to update nothing. No. I'm going to hit that. Okay, you've got to be kidding me. Wouldn't you imagine that an update would have to occur right when you're in the middle of a doggone stream? Crazy, man. Just absolutely crazy. Let's see what we got here. Okay. Let's do this for a minute while we're rebooting this silly thing. Okay, we're going to restart it, and if it doesn't update, I'm going to cry. Appreciate you guys hanging out with me tonight. I got a little beach stuff going. Oh, yeah. Dancing in the cockpit. CST, you're the best dancer in the cockpit, man. I see you in there bopping to that bossa nova. All right, you're going to miss the best part of the show. Talon is back. Talon? We're going to replay this landing, hopefully in full speed, and see if we can't make it look a little better anyway. Okay, we'll get that started. I'm also, Al's, if you're still there too, face palm emoji needed. Well, here, Talon, honestly, real world landing, it was great. It was absolutely fabulous. But, the landing rate monitor said minus 566. I am sorry. It probably could have been, I did flare too early and too long. No worries on leaving, man. We all got life to do. Sitting around watching a stream is not necessarily the highest on the priority list. But sure appreciate you being here, man. We'll get the sim started back up here, and I'll see if I can replay this, which is what I want to do, and maybe it will actually be in... CST says, ain't got no life, Jack. Hey, man, you got a motorcycle. I tell you what, I wish I could go on a ride with you, dude. That would be so much fun. We would have a good time. Burness Hill is here. Same, Jack. Going to say goodnight. Yeah, Burness, thanks for being here, buddy. I appreciate it. Stream warts and all. What do? You just go through it and you have fun with your buddies and you hang out and you deal with what you got to deal with. So there you go. Thanks, man. I appreciate you being here tonight. A little more beach rock and roll stuff here. Let's see. Come my way. We'll go up and down the old Route 66. You know what? I tell you what, CST, you can just about guarantee you count on it sometime, man. Absolutely. I want to head east again to Tennessee and back to the Blue Ridge Parkway in Virginia, North Carolina. And I would definitely love to pass through your way. I have not, I've not ridden down that way. And that would actually be kind of a fun trip to go to the Chattanooga area where my mom lives so I could visit her. I didn't see better Bravo lights kick up there either, and it should have started. Yeah, see, now I'm seeing 60, 62 frames, at least here in this part of the sim startup. Yeah, I want to see if we can replay that landing. We should be able to. I should be able to put the aircraft on the runway at Nashville and be able to recall that replay. Okay, we'll see if I can make that work. Yes, next year you're doing Sturgis CST. Oh, that's awesome, man. That is awesome. I don't know. Would you come up through Denver to do that, or would you go just way north and then west? Daniel, I have completely rebooted the computer, and we're going to see if it will replay the sim at the right way, at the right rate. That's what I'm trying to say. Okay, let's get in here to Nashville. Okay, so we landed on 2 Charlie, I think it was, right? Let's see, okay, so that's this one. I'm going to put the aircraft and set his departure here, and then that way it should be all started up. We'll see if this works. We'll see if it works. Okay, it's signing the FENIX in. Okay, don't care about that. Okay, we'll hit ready to fly. All right, I'm going to come back up here and make it daytime. Okay, we'll get rid of that. I'm going to load the flight recorder. And let's hit replay. Okay, 37, 39, 38, 41, 39. I mean, the frame rate's good. Okay, so CST says no, Kansas, Nebraska to South Dakota. Okay, yeah, I would figure that might be the route you take. Well, maybe I could try to ride out and meet you somewhere or something. We could figure something out. It'd be wonderful to get to see you face to face. See, now we're at 55, 60 frames per second. I'm using the Bing Maps enhancement. I think we'll watch a few replays here. And I mean, just look at the scenery. It's stunning. I also use We Love VFR. And when we watch this airplane land, yeah, I flared too early. But guys, you tell me if you think that's that bad. I could go ahead and run it forward here just a little bit. Let's hit pause to where we don't have quite so far, but the scenery with the Bing Map enhancement is really awesome. Okay, let's resume the replay there. Yeah, see, we're still 55, 57, 60 frames per second. Everything's good. I should have totally rebooted the computer before I started this stream. And that's probably at least part of what caused the issue. Okay, here we go. Yep, flare it a little too early for sure. Flare it again, but yeah, kind of bounced the front wheel a little bit. Okay, you know what though? I am really, really kind of happy with the way this has turned out. Wasn't that bad of a real world landing, as far as that goes. So now we'll do the really cool replay thing here. Okay, let's get the wheels down. Pause. Okay, very good. Let's get back up here. Let's come to the camera. Let's go to showcase and reset position. Oh, why are there Good grief. Okay, I tell you, sometimes you just wonder what this stuff is doing. Okay, let's get our camera view position here. Okay, very good. Let's get that turned off. Let's get that turned on. Go ahead and raise the drone speed up a little bit. Let's get our zoom kind of tuned in here. Not too much. There we go. That's good. All right. Let's bring that out and watch our replay here, guys. See, the approach was nice. Not a thing wrong with this approach. But there's been nothing wrong with my approaches all the way through, but it's the flaring. I have just not got the flare thing down yet. See, I should have let it continue down, but I flared too soon. But other than that, man, it's not that bad. I don't think that's that bad. What do you guys think? All right. Let's see that one more time. And then I think we'll call it a night, guys. Appreciate you hanging with me. Thank you so much. Once again, I'm going to be gone next week. Yeah, see, I flared too soon and I floated and did not get that speed down there. Let's bring this back here. And we'll do one more angle. Let me do a reset. Okay, and we'll go down under the airplane a little bit. Kind of like that. Okay, and I should then be able to do... No, that's not what I want. I'm still working on learning how to do this part too. Okay, let's reset position. Okay, so I want drone follow mode, which... Yeah, this is what we're after. Let's bring that back on up here. And maybe zoom in just a little bit closer. And maybe up just a little bit. Okay, let's try this. Let's see what that looks like. Okay, let's get on down into here. And guys, with that, I think we will indeed call it a night. Thanks so much for hanging out with me. CST walking away, so good in my book. Yeah, absolutely, my friend. Absolutely. Guys, God bless you. Love you to pieces. Thank you for being here. And we'll watch another little replay or two here, and then we'll get out of the way. See, yeah, there's that flare. There we go. Does it look like I'm dragging chocks along there? I think I'm dragging chocks along there. And look at the little propeller right there, the little speed propeller. Now, I'm not real sure what that is. That's pretty wild. Let's see if I can... Still learning how to use these keyboard controls too. Okay, guys, well, we'll call it a night. Thanks for being here. God bless you. I really appreciate each and every one of you. If you haven't yet, smash that thumbs up button. And I'll see you in a couple of weeks. Can't be here next week. Got to go on a work trip and will not be streaming, but I'll practice some more in the A330 and we'll do her again. So, guys, have a wonderful night. Thanks for being here. Peace and long life.